Well, hey there, neighbors. It's me, Angie. Y'all come on in. I've done a live today. I've done a mail call video. And now I'm going to do a video on some questions that Miss Southern Belle answered. And she challenged me to these questions. So I'm going to answer them for you all. And let me see how well I do. Okay. Don't forget, get you something to drink. You may need it. You may need something very strong with this video because I have no idea what my answers are going to be. And you might just think, whoa, sweet baby Jesus, she has flipped her lid. But anyway, question number 1. Here we go. What is your favorite movie type? Action, Western, drama, romance. It just asks you that question. My favorite movie type is inspirational, like a true story, something that happened that is true, and the person survived it, or they fought to the bitter end. Just something that's true. That's something else. That I read books that are like that too. I don't read books that are, I don't read the romance books. I don't read the action books, the dramas. Now, I like drama. I watch a lot of drama with James, but I like inspirational movies. What is your favorite childhood memory? Well, for a long time, many years, I couldn't remember my childhood. And my oldest sister would say, she would tell a story about something that happened when we were younger. And I would say, I don't remember that. And she would, Angie, how can you not remember that? Of course you remember it. And I didn't remember it. But I do, as I got older, I remembered more of my childhood. And I'm glad I did. But one of my favorite memories was being at my grandparents' home. I just love being there. Summer, winter, spring, fall. No matter what time of year it was, I just love being at their home. But they kind of met all of our needs as children. It was very peaceful there, very calming. So the good memories I have is being at my grandparents' house. We did a lot of fun things there on the corner of Short and Cotton. That was where my grandparents lived in a house. Short Street and Cotton Street. They lived on the corner. It's funny because we live on a corner here where our house is. It's a corner house. I've never thought about that. But my favorite memory, it's not a specific memory. It's just the memory of being at my grandparents' house and sleeping so calmly. Never had a care in the world. Knew I was safe. It was a good time being at my grandparents'. If you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now, I would have to say snow crab legs. Something along the lines of seafood or fish, because I normally like things that swim. I can live without the steaks and the chicken and all that, but I really am a person that likes fish and seafood, and so I would think I could eat snow crab legs every day for the rest of my life. I know I could. If you saw a crime happen, would you step in or walk away? Okay, first of all, I couldn't walk away because I'm in a wheelchair. But when I was ambulatory and could walk, I would probably call for help. I wouldn't actually get into the situation, but I would call help for the situation. I don't particularly like to get my lights knocked out. I don't want this pretty face to get hit on or beat on or whatever. But I'm going to tell you one thing. James Smith will get in there with the best of them. And that's a whole nother story. But I'm telling you, he would jump in and handle the situation physically. Number 5, these questions were submitted by, the first questions were submitted by Neil. I'll put his channel in the description. And it says, the question submitted by Boyd: what type of music do you like, and how does it influence you? Okay, I like all types of music, especially 80s music. All those love songs. You know, I used to just listen to, oh my goodness. And when I was growing up, getting into nightclubs, it was country western songs. You know, the two-step and the line dancing and, you know, just that kind of thing when I was a teenager. But I really love the 80s. The 80s music is the best, in my opinion. If your partner our best friend turned into a zombie, what would you do? Okay, first of all, if my partner, my husband, turned into a zombie, or my best friend, they wouldn't be my husband or best friend anymore. They would be a zombie. So I would have to get rid of them to save my life. Now, and I would have to feel good about that, because that wouldn't be them anymore. It would be just their body, but not really them. So if my best friend, Lynn or Katrina, if y'all listening to this, it's nothing against you all. Y'all would have to go, because I don't want to turn into a zombie. Y'all will understand that. Y'all would do the same thing with me. Now, don't lie. You would. You know you would. Okay, so number 7. Do you believe in dinosaurs? Yes, I do. Because dinosaurs were here before the flood. You know, in the Bible where it talks about the big flood came with Noah and the ark. Well, that's when dinosaurs were here. Well, actually, dinosaurs were here before Adam and Eve. So, yeah. You know, we can't really know how long Earth has been here. Things could have roamed here before we even start with God spoke light, and there, you know, the 7 days where he created everything. I mean, who knows how long Earth was here before then, you know? So that can boggle your mind if you start thinking about things like that. But yeah, I believe there were dinosaurs. What was your dream job as a child? I always wanted to be a teacher. And as I got older, I wanted to be a professor, because I realized that they made more money. You know, I wanted to be a college professor. I wanted to be a motivational speaker. I wanted to be an encourager to people, to motivate people. I've always wanted to do that sort of thing. Stand up and just give speeches of how great everybody is and how wonderful you are and what all you can accomplish and you matter and you were meant to be here, you know, that kind of speech. What made you start a YouTube channel? Well, I've told this many times. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I've shared this story many of times. I started it for my family, because with my autoimmune disease, I wasn't given but 7 years to live if they didn't get it in remission, if they couldn't get it under control. I've lived a little past that time, but it's still not in remission. I wanted my children and grandchildren to be able to go back and see me speak and talk and tell stories and share things on YouTube, for them to actually see and hear, because I don't do that. I don't have that with my grandparents. I have video of them, but I don't have the technology wasn't there before they passed away. Now I have video VHS tapes of my grandparents when they were older. But that's the main reason why I started my YouTube channel, was for my children and grandchildren to see in the future if I'm no longer here. Number 10. What is the best gift you've ever been given? This was the easiest question on the list. By far, the easiest. My children. That is the two greatest gifts that I have been given in my entire life. That God saw fit to give me 2 children. And I don't take that for granted. I love both of them with all my heart. I devoted my entire life to them from the time they were born until they become adults. And I still give most of my time to my children and my grandchild now. And will continue to do that. But that's the 2 greatest gifts are my children. Number 11. If your partner commits murder, what would you do? Okay, here's the thing. You have to break this down a little bit, because if they committed murder by protecting me, someone was trying to kill me and then they kill somebody, oh yeah, I'm gonna stand by them, and I'm gonna be there, and I'm probably gonna help them hide the body, whatever they need me to do, if he is defending me. But if he just starts killing people for no reason, like there's something going on up here, I don't know how I would handle that, because I really couldn't get behind that. I mean, there's a difference. I would hate to know that I had to take anybody's life. You know, murder's murder. But if somebody is breaking into my home and it's my life or theirs, it's going to have to be them. I'm not going to just let them kill me because I don't believe in murder. I mean, I'm going to have to defend myself. And I believe that's so with most people. But that was the last question. So I really enjoyed doing these. I really enjoy doing these questions. This lets you get to know people. People get to know you without you having to go into a whole conversation about your beliefs or whatever. And I'm thinking about having 10 questions of my own and turning it into a challenge, just to see how people would answer the questions that I have. But I got to come up with the questions. But Miss Southern Belle, I really enjoyed answering these questions. I really enjoyed your video of you answering the questions. So now you have challenged just about everybody that I would have challenged. Because she challenged Vicky and Judy May and Ace Surfer and people like that. And that would have been the ones that I would have challenged. So what I want to say is, I want to challenge whoever is in the sound of this video. Mom Knows Treasures, I wish that you would do this video. That's one person that I would challenge. Mom Knows Treasures, I would challenge her. There's some people that don't have content on their channel that I wish I knew the answer to these questions. Like Mama 4 Boys, I wish that she would answer these questions. There's so many people that come into my live chat that I wish that they would answer these questions. I can't think of who I want, but if you're in the sound of my voice and you've heard this video or you watched it, please feel free to answer the questions. Do a video and tag me in it, because I would love to listen to the answers to your questions. Now, I challenge Nora a lot of times in these videos, and Nora loves to go live. I wish she would answer these questions live if she doesn't want to do a video. The Stock Explorer, I wish she would answer them. I would really enjoy listening to her answers. Sheena, I would love to listen to her answers on these questions. Shaz73, I would love to hear her answers. But I'm just throwing it out there to everybody. And with that being said, neighbor, thank you for dropping by and watching the video. Don't forget, I have my giveaway this Saturday at 11:30 Central. So come over, and I'm giving away a $25 Amazon card to the people that have done a short video of my channel shouting me out. Because I'm trying to get to 1,000 neighbors. I'm probably about 100 hours away from my 4,000 hours and about 150 neighbors away from 1,000. So I'm very close to both of those things. And don't forget, give me the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever you choose to do on this video. And ring the bell, subscribe so you'll know. Become my neighbor so you'll know the next time I'm coming to you with a video. And I'll know the next time you're at the door wanting to come in to visit. So let's see, we covered like, share, subscribe. Is that all we need to do? Oh, share me out. Don't forget to share me out. Comment. How can I forget comment? Comment. I love to read your comments. And with that being said, bye, neighbor.